What's going on, boys? Back with another recap today. Um, I haven't been present in like 3 weeks. It's actually my first week trading in like 3 weeks. After I blew that last account that I was doing really well on, and then I ended up blowing it. You guys can go check that out. Um, it was a few videos ago, not too long ago, but the other Charvel has been posting. Um, I've been extremely sick. Actually, I got the flu. I was out for like 2 weeks, bro. I didn't lift. I lost mad weight. I lost like 10 pounds. And then I got some like stomach ulcer. I was good for like 5 days, and I didn't trade those 5 days. And then just because of school and whatnot, I just didn't want to trade midweek. But then I got an ulcer, and then I lost more weight, and I couldn't eat anything. But thank God now I'm good. Um, So yeah, we're chill with that, but let's get in with the verse of the day. Today's verse of the day is Luke 1:37, which states, "For with God nothing shall be impossible." Now, I don't know if we've already said this verse before or not, but um, with God nothing shall be impossible. God is the creator of the universe, He created this earth, He created you and me. So, of course, with God in your life, nothing shall be impossible. If everyone says this, like, follow your dreams, do everything with God, and it's possible, and nothing's impossible with God, bro. Let's get into this recap. So I did take a trade today. I ended up being break even on the day, but break even trade. Only took one trade. This is a new account. I bought it on yesterday. I took nothing yesterday. Didn't see any setups. There was no retracements, anything, and plus I got off the market at like 10:30. I don't know. I just didn't like it. Plus after like I was about to get off at 10. I think I got off at 10:30 today. Yeah, around there. But I just took one trade and I was just done for the day. I didn't really feel like looking at charts anymore and finding another trade. I didn't want to take a loss, so I was just like, whatever. We'll just be done. Plus, I didn't really understand what market wanted to do today. I did know we were bullish because we had all these highs. These were London session highs, and we ended up ripping through these. This is on ES. He took my trade on ES, and we had a really big bear SMT because Nasdaq just ripped all these highs out, all this low resistance, and I think there was 4 hour or hourly highs. Yeah, something like that. I don't know, but my draw initially was bullish. I was bullish on the day. What I wanted to, I was on Nasdaq here, but at market open, I knew that we would manipulate down potentially to retrace this 15-minute fair value gap once again, or I think it was a 30-minute. Yeah, and we tapped into constant encroachment of this fair value gap, this 30-minute, and I wanted to find a long off that, but we had decent confluence too. We had sell side sweep, and we had a bullish SMT at this time. And I was just honestly just going to target London session highs, but I most likely would have left runners to this side. But what happened was I go to try to find an entry. There's nothing here. I really wanted a fair value gap to form here, which one did, because we get this change in the state, and then we tap back into the 30-minute gap and retrace into the change in state, which is my model, plus a bullish SMT and a liquidity sweep. But only problem is this fair value gap just was too small for me. I wanted something bigger, even though I should have taken it because ES made a bigger fair value gap and was respecting it. So honestly, this should have been my entry here. I just didn't like how far down this reached, but I could have got really, really beautiful trade here, just below the lows, and then either targeted London session or left. I would have probably took half off here, or if I was in with 6 or 5 micros, I would have took half off here and then just left runners. But I don't know, if that would have been the best trade for the day in my opinion. I just did not like that fair value gap. Also, I wanted an inverse, which we didn't get. Um, Honestly, that's fine. Oh, I don't know why I just did that. That's fine. I'm not really angry about that. So yeah, but not a horrible day. Yesterday was terrible. There was absolutely no retracement yesterday. I couldn't find a single trade. Asia session has been looking decent, so I may or may not trade that. I don't know. Yeah, it depends, because I'm most likely going to be doing stuff because I am on school break right now. So, like, I'll just be out of the house by the time it opens. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I most likely won't trade it, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, and then yeah, after we sweep out all these highs, I don't know why it just keeps doing that. After we swept out all these highs, I was just like, bro, we gotta like move lower to go higher. The market has to move lower to go higher. And I was thinking to myself, maybe at this point, I don't think we had a bear S&T anymore because, yeah, we swept, I think these were 4 hour. Yeah, we swept out these 4 hourly highs, or it was more hourly highs. Yeah, right here. Now it probably wouldn't be a bad opportunity to go longs because we're retracing into all these unmitigated hourly gaps. But anyways, so I see us come sweep these highs. We swept them on NASDAQ and ES, and ES was just looking better in my opinion. I could have found a better entry on it. So I don't know why it's marked out like this. There was this inverse gap here and this change in the state. My stops were above these eyes right here, and I was targeting this sell side. Originally, I was looking to take off. I was in with 10 micros at the time, one con, just because ES always has low volatility. So with 5, I wouldn't have really made that much. Like, I just wanted. It's not even being greedy. It's just like, I don't know. I just want to make more, I guess. So greed in a way, but whatever. So yeah, we inverse this gap, and I would say this is a change in the state. Up close candle and then down close candle out to this. So we get our change in state, but we didn't get, actually we tap into it here, I guess. So I see that, and then I see this inverse gap, and I'm like, maybe you want to come and take out some low resistance down here. So I was already initially looking to go shorts. I didn't even think that we'd keep going up after these, but these are Monday's lows. I didn't know we'd keep going up to reach these all-time, or not all-time highs, but these highs up here. So I was just looking for shorts at the time. So 10:30 comes. I didn't take a trade in the macro. We get the CISD, and then I look for an entry off for value gap. I see this inverse here, and I see that we come and tap into it. I enter like maybe like right here, around there, and then we get a bullish up close candle, and then I'm like, maybe I'll get stopped. Not sure. And then I see this fat bearish candle to the downside, 27 points, 30 points. And I'm like, I think we're chilling. So I put stop break even where my break even is, and I was up like 240 at the time. I really thought this trade would hit, only because we had all this low resistance that we haven't taken, which that's why the market's dumping right now, to take all this low resistance. But I was like, and we haven't even tapped into this 30-minute gap yet. We haven't filled this 30-minute gap. So I just figured maybe we'd fill it and take out all this low resistance sell side. I don't know why I blinked. But yeah, I was taking off like 5 here, and then this would have been rest. Overall, not a horrible trade. I do think only problem with this trade was that we were extremely bullish on the day, and price was just moving up and up and up. So I don't know. I don't think it was a horrible trade. I honestly, maybe an A, maybe B plus, high B plus, A, or A minus. Yeah, not terrible day, not terrible trade. Basically my first trade back, and sorry I've been out for so long. We haven't been posting that much either. But we're gonna get back to that. Hopefully this week goes well. I really want to pass this account. Can't believe that Charbel also blew his Express account. I was on the phone with him when he did that. It was crazy, bro. I felt so bad because he was just making stupid mistakes. But I mean, I guess we can restart now together. So yeah, honestly, short video today, but that's honestly it for today, guys. Stay tuned because we're gonna have more stuff coming out. I know I've been saying this a lot, but maybe vlogs. He is in Florida right now, so I don't know if he's gonna be able to post this week. But yeah, that's honestly it for today's video, man. Hope you guys are having a great and blessed day. Hope you had a great Easter, and we'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.